Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Frozen Woodworker. Today we're going to fix this table. Okay, I got all our tools gathered already today. I got our glue pot, I got a small chip brush, I got a square head screwdriver, you'll see what I need that for in just a moment. I have a Sharpie, and I have a small squeeze clamp. Now the problem with this table is this board right here is broken. As you can see, if I get it like this, it's broken, it kind of opens up a little bit more. It's worse than it looks in the picture. So the first thing I'm going to do is take these square head screws right here and again over here. So that way I can take this board a little, not all the way out, but so I can take it kind of loose. Now this is a table that I had built several years ago. I don't know, 8 years ago, something like that. It's made out of birch, and it's got a unique kind of stain to it. Instead of staining it with regular oil-based stain, I stained it with vinegar mixed with steel wool. And what you do is you let the vinegar and the steel wool soak together for a day or so, and then you mix it together so that you get it stirred up really good, and then you spread it on the wood, really kind of lather it on there real generously, and wipe it off, and the vinegar reacts with the tannins in the wood to create this kind of dark gray kind of look to it. Alright, as you can see now, I'm not sure how well you can see it on the picture, but I can kind of open up this joint pretty good. So I'm going to open up my glue pot. I'm going to get you a little closer. Okay, I got this joint kind of opened up here a little bit. And as you can see, if this was a previous wood joint, I'd be very careful to sand all the old glue out. But being that this is a place that the wood just split, there's no glue there to sand out, so we're okay. There's nothing there to sand. So I just have to split this open, apply a generous amount of glue. And I like these little brushes for this application because they're cheap, and you can use them once, throw them away. And they fit in the tight spaces really nice. Okay, now I just line this up. Get my squeeze clamp in there. And then I'm going to put these 2 screws back in the back end here. Now that I don't have to have it loose anymore. And these screws will actually help hold it in place as well. Now if you hold on just 1 minute, I'm going to go get a little paper towel and we're going to clean this up. Okay, so all we got to do is take the paper towel, wipe it on the glue joints. It wipes off really nice because we're not going to be finishing this afterwards because it's already finished. Otherwise, glue tends to get in the way of applying a finish. But it wipes off really nice off of an existing finish. I'm going to check the back side a little bit here. And that's not bad at all. Okay, so we got that part done. And you're probably wondering what I had the Sharpie for. The Sharpie is for, I noticed there's a little spot over here that's kind of missing some of the finish. It's been worn off somehow. So I'm going to take the Sharpie and very carefully color in the place that's got missing finish. Just kind of color it in. If you get onto the finish a little bit, that's okay. And then while it's still wet, I'm going to rub it with my finger. Rub it in really good. Keep going. There. And while that's not an absolutely perfect finish, it's not too bad. And it looks like it could be the wood as much as a finished repair job. Okay, so I'm going to let this sit for a few hours before I take the clamps off, and all I'll do then is I'll take the clamps off, I'll bring it in the house, and I'll put it back into service. Well, this has been a nice, short, simple little project. I hope you can take this information and do stuff yourself a little bit and save yourself a few dollars. Otherwise, if you can't, feel free to bring something like this to us, and we'll fix it for you right up quick, and it won't cost too terrible much either. Because as you can see, it's a fairly simple job. Now, if it was a more complicated job, I might have replaced this whole front rail here. And it would have actually come out pretty easily, because at the time that I built this, I was using a lot of pocket hole jigs, pocket hole joinery. And this is attached with pocket holes and screws. So I could have taken the screws out, broke the glue loose, taken this piece off, built a new piece, re-stained it since I know how it was stained, and put a new piece in. But for my own use, I thought simply gluing it up was going to be a good enough fix. But anyway, that's all I have for you for today for this project. So make sure you drive safe out there and are careful in your own shops. Alright, have a good day.